sure that I remember that. I see you had the machine drum working tonight.
Drum machine ever, other than an 808. But
yeah, I can tell. It sounded really.
Those Electron guys, they make the machine drum. They make a mono machine, which is also really great little mono synth.
Yeah, I've seen that. But you know, I noticed that you were using the new Ableton 6 beta.
In a very simple way, just kind of as like 4 turntables basically with EQ. That's it, and a controller.
Yeah.
So I haven't really got into the new features of Live 6. You know, maybe I will someday.
Jace who?
Still Jace.
How's it going, Jace?
Good.
Yeah, man. Your premiere appearance at the Backlit Lounge.
Backlit Lounge?
Yes, the Backlit Lounge. You know where that comes from, right?
No.
The Backlit Lounge is, backlit is the glow from the screen.
I used to use the SP1200, the EMU, the grandfather. Still got them, but lugging that thing around was getting a little nerve-wracking.
Yeah, that thing like weighed like 50 pounds.
Huge, and then everyone comes and starts praying to it. Oh, SP1200, live in person. Little group boxes and electrides. So everybody that comes up to see me playing, they go, "You're doing that with this?" The thing I love about these boxes, and honestly, they put limits on me that makes me stretch. Using multiple machines gives you a thickness, you know. When I used to play, and still when I do play, I used to play with a lot of DJs. It's hard to compare playing against a DJ playing records from the best producers all over the world, mastered and mixed and pressed, and then come up with some drum machines and shit like, hey, just keep dancing. You know, so the layering effect is what people basically do in the studio. So using multiple machines, I can achieve that.
Faster. How would you describe your music?
I always liked Audiker quite a bit. I was just talking about Audiker a second ago, but I've always liked Audiker quite a bit. But they're extremely hard to imitate. So my music is kind of what you get when you want to imitate them, but you can't.
Well, that's how most art is done.
Yeah, imitation is the best form of flattery.
Imitation, and then along the way in imitation, you end up finding your own style.
Yeah.
You had the Behringer controller.
Yeah.
How do you like it?
For the price, there's nothing better. The best thing about it is the fact that you can switch through presets instantly.
Yeah.
So you're not limited to just the knobs you see. You click that button and it's a whole new set of knobs, and you click it again, it's a whole new set of knobs.
Nice.
So you can go through 30 different presets in just a second. So it's kind of endless.
Yeah, and I see that you've got it running with Ableton Live.
Mm-hmm.
the new Ableton 6 beta, and what's your take on the beta?
I like the beta a lot. A long time ago I used to do music with Free Loops and Cool Edit. And Free Loops alone wasn't quite like my thing, but Free Loops got me to a certain point, and then Cool Edit made me feel like I was totally free with sound. Like you just painted with sound, you could draw anything you wanted with sound. But then I switched to Mac, and ever since then I kind of missed Cool Edit.
Yeah.
Like every time I would work with any program, I'd be like, God, I wish I had Cool Edit still.
It seems solid to me. I mean, like I said, I only grabbed it yesterday. I've only had a few hours using it, but it seems solid to me. The one weird thing with it is now it seems like you could have, like I use a MIDI controller, you know, knobs and all that, and so it seems like now you can have multiple parameters inside a line being controlled by one knob.
6.0 has finally like crossed that boundary. Like I've spent about a year and a half using Ableton 5, and I was really like, I wish I could do this. I wish I could do this. I wish I just felt like I could draw anything.
Yeah.
And I finally do.
And you feel the 6 is getting to that point.
Oh, 6 is there for me.
Feel-wise, that's what you gotta make happen yourself, you know, and using the machines. Because straight beats aren't gonna cut it. After 20 minutes, people are gonna be like, I need to shake, you know. So you gotta swing beats, you gotta play swings against straights, you gotta do all that shit.
I used to only want to do music in a way that everything that happened in the song was something I did live. Work out because software hadn't gone that far yet, and so I was sitting there turning knobs, pushing buttons, and it sounded interesting, but it wasn't quite that musical. Maybe if I was using some hardware stuff, it might have been better, but at the time, it was what it was.
I like to, when I play, I just want to make people dance. You know, I don't really think there's no war against laptops. I mean, I love my own laptop. I work in the studio constantly. Computers are totally part of my life. When I started doing it, I've been using the same idea when I first started doing a MIDI guy. So can't leave that MIDI alone. Plus, it puts me to work. I can't bullshit it. You know, if I don't practice or program, ain't nothing there. You know,
True.
I use loops, so there's no drum loops or any of that. So it's just straight up fingers to pads or fingers to keys to make the music, you know. And so I have to work to make it good. Other musicians, other guys that do producers, they come up and go, hey man, that was dope, because they know it was work to put it into those machines. You know, they know that, I know it, and the people dance. That's all that counts.
Well, we are more than blessed to have had you come down here tonight and bless the place, and hopefully we'll get a chance to have you down here some more.
No doubt. I'll be around. I'll be down here checking people out, because even last week I'm seeing cats doing shit, and it's inspiring because cats are still doing it. With laptops, whatever. It's inspiring to see cats still doing it, you know?
Yeah.
I thought it was dying out and shit over here. You know?
Well, I think that you're inspiring a few people tonight, and we look forward to having you here again. Thank you.
Big ups. Onyx, Ashanti. J-Soup.
Word.